are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. So Cardi B breaks another record and she decided to gloat, okay? Now, it has also been reported, not only has Cardi B spent the most weeks as a female rapper in the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart, the Am I Ugly album becomes the first album released in 2025 to be certified RIAA 3 times platinum. No other album is certified higher than platinum, okay? Now, the key word is certified, because didn't the Chart Obsessed Races do 4 million first week? But her album is not certified 3 times platinum. She sold 4 million first week, but is not certified yet by the RIAA, okay? Same thing for Race's Wallet. So, technically, she's not the first, but she ran to get it certified because, Cardi B cares about the sales. Now, this is what she also had to say on Live.
And for the new record that I broke, you know what? Still selling 30,000 in your 8th week is very impressive. And I am so totally proud of myself, but I'm very proud of you guys. And I want to say thank you guys. I know I haven't been active. I know I owe you guys one more music video, or probably 2, I don't know. And I know I haven't really been like outside like I supposed to, but you guys have been keeping me alive. My fans, people doing content to my music, and the DJs. I want to say thank you guys so much. I'm very grateful. If it wasn't for you guys, what can I, if it wasn't for you guys, what can I do? And, I'm very thankful for it. I'm very, very thankful, because it's sometimes I feel oh, fuck, what am I gonna do to keep pushing this album and stuff like that?
Well, I'm sure she'll do more PR stunts like she's been doing. That is her go-to. But not only that, her lapdog, Crooked Face Barbie, decided to also go after Nicki Minaj and the Barbs. Now, Thing One decided to respond to a Nicki Minaj fan that said, "How evil people sleep at night knowing that they cheating the system. Album of new songs not even go yet. Cheating the system, Ken Botch Barbie said. I'm actually tired of this narrative. So let's address that real quick. WAP and Up were literally noted as singles lifted from her sophomore album. Whether that album got delayed 6 months, 1 year, 2 to 3, 4, that's the rule on how long a track can exist before it has to be removed from the album it was created for. There isn't one. The fact of the matter is, the only reason why y'all really give an F is because you know how big those records are, and the fact that they outsell your fave alone, okay? So that is shade towards Nicki Minaj. Otherwise, no one would care. Shut the F up and work harder. So Ken Crooked Face Botch Barbie is telling the Barbs and Nicki Minaj to work harder, and that WAP is bigger than Nicki Minaj's whole catalog. That's basically what he said. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I definitely don't think WAP is bigger than Nicki Minaj, or that it organically outsold anything in regards to Nicki Minaj. That song definitely had Hailë. Now, moving on from that, Billboard confirms that Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 is the female rap album with the most weeks in the top 5. See, Cardi B might have the top 10 record for the 2020s, 2010s, but Nicki Minaj got the top 5 record. Selling 32,000 units in its 8th week marks the highest selling week total for any female rapper's album in the 2020s so far. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj. And also, it has been reported that Nicki Minaj is reportedly set to deliver remarks with the U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz at the United Nations today. So let me know how y'all feel about it. And will you guys be tuning in? I think Nicki Minaj definitely has a powerful voice. And, it's going to be interesting to see what she says. and how it's perceived, because even when Nicki Minaj is doing good, people always find a way to make it negative, right? So we'll see how, the general public takes it. I'm sure they're going to nitpick and find something, but I'm glad Nicki Minaj is using her voice for the Christians in Nigeria, as long as she's not aligning with the Orange Grinch, because that man is evil, okay? And there's nothing you could really convince people that he's not. There's no way you could convince, anyone otherwise. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, it looks like Act 3 is coming, okay? Megan Thee Stallion is not giving up. We got to give props. Lover Girl flopped on the charts, as we already discussed. Y'all pretended to like the record on social media, didn't support it when it came to actually listening to the song and having it, being on the charts. It debuted at number 39, fell out of the Hot 100 week 3. But Megan is still coming. She's dropping Act 3. Her team posted on Instagram that they just finished working on a project, okay? Now, some fans are speculating that it could be the Dolce collaboration. It could be the Doja Cat collaboration that Megan Thee Stallion wanted. Some people want her to work with Mona Leo. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Here's the thing. Megan has talent. I think that Devil Nation have sabotaged her talent. Since she got with Devil Nation, it's been more controversies, relationships than it's been about the music. Okay, you had the Tory situation, the party situation, the baby situation, the Klay Thompson situation, the Milagro situation, the Rihanna situations, the Nicki situations, but a lot of drama. But we ain't got enough hits. Okay, so I feel like if Megan Thee Stallion stays out of court, focus on the music instead of the lawsuits, because I think that's what's distracting people. People are more focused on her lawsuits and not focused on the music. And I think that she could find a hit, because Bigger in Texas was a bop. Y'all remember Bigger in Texas? That was on Act 2. That was a boppity bop. But again, people focus on the drama surrounding Megan Thee Stallion, and I think her fans do that. They don't want to admit it. But nobody is focusing on the music. Now, there has been a debate going on for social media. A lot of people are wondering who is the least famous amongst Queen Bee, Adele, Nicki, and Queen Ari. Now, a fan said globally it's Beyonce, but y'all aren't ready for that conversation, which caused a lot of controversy, because Beyonce, to a lot of people, is considered the female Michael Jackson. Okay? Now, let me know who you guys think is the least famous. If I had to guess, statistically wise, I think it would be, in my opinion, Ariana or Adele. And the reason why, globally, I feel like Adele is known in the UK, obviously. She's known in the US, obviously. We know that. Is she known in Africa? Okay. In Jamaica, are people listening to Adele? I don't know about that. People listening to Ariana Grande in Jamaica? We don't know. I believe that people in Jamaica, in Africa, the UK, everywhere else, people are listening to Nicki Minaj. People are listening to Beyonce. Beyonce, she's an icon, but I think the reason why people think she's not known globally is because she doesn't really interact with her fans. Neither does Ariana and Adele. I think Nicki is the only person amongst these four. She's the only person, right? And I think that Beyonce is definitely known all around the world. And the reason why I believe that is because she can do a concert in Brazil and it'd be a stadium. She can do a concert in London and it'd be a stadium. So you can't say she's not known globally if she can sell out a show in Paris, okay? A stadium show in Paris. Now, I'm not saying the remainder three can't do that, but Beyonce constantly shows that she can. That's the thing. I'm not saying that, Nicki, Adele, and Ariana can't, but Beyonce constantly shows that she can. The only reason why she don't go to Brazil and, you know, Africa like that is because, no shade, the fans act a little bit wild over there. Remember when somebody smacked her butt on stage in Brazil? And that's why she don't really go there like that, because the fans act a little bit too crazy. You know, where's Julius? But the point of the matter is, I think if we talk about all over the world, are people listening to Adele like that? Okay? In Africa, Jamaica, India, China. We don't know. I don't think so. I think it's mostly in the US and the UK that people are listening to Adele. Okay? Ariana, same thing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't hear people like Jamaicans talk about Adele like that. You know what I'm saying? People in Africa and Nigeria say that they're still listening to Black is King. They're still listening to music that Beyonce did for The Lion King. If Beyonce did a Black is King tour in Africa in 2027, 2026, which I'm not saying she's going to do because she's focusing on Act 3. But if she did, it would sell out. Whether you like Beyonce or not, people would go to the Black is King tour in Africa, and even if she traveled to Nigeria. Okay? Adele, she doesn't even really embrace a lot of her Black fans. You know, she never does. So when we're talking about having a diverse fan base and being able to go all over the globe to tour, Beyonce could do that. Okay, I think Beyonce could go to Jamaica and sell out Nigeria, South Africa. I think she could go anywhere in the world and do a stadium tour and it's going to sell out, in my opinion. Now, moving on to Hailë Bailey. Hailë Bailey was out with one of her boos, not the only boo, but that's tea for another day. But she was out with one of her boos, okay? People have rosters nowadays. And he is a producer on GNX. His name is Scott Bridgeway, okay? But a lot of fans are saying, well, you know, Hailë, you know, she's gotten a little bit thicker since she had her baby and she looks beautiful. But a lot of fans are speculating that she could be pregnant, okay? Because it seemed like that could be a possibility for Hailë, according to the fans. Let me know how y'all feel about it if you think Hailë Bailey is pregnant, okay? I don't know if she would get pregnant so quickly. I wouldn't say quickly, but you just had a custody battle with Doodle Garbage. Like, you don't really need any more drama. Stick to the music and acting. No shade to Hailë, but I just feel like your love life, it seems to get a little bit messy, so I would stay away from that. Now, a lot of people are also speculating Hailey Steinfield, okay, she was in the show, or not the show, the movie Sinners, which is phenomenal, by the way, probably going to get some Oscar nominations. But she wore this, I would say, a Rihanna-inspired outfit. And a lot of fans are saying that she could be pregnant, too. Now, she is a newlywed. Okay, I think she got married. So it would make sense considering that she's a newlywed. Hailë don't got no finger, no ring on her finger, so she needs to pipe down. But Hailey Steinfield is newly engaged or married. So it makes sense. I think the dress looks amazing. I think Hailey Steinfield is beautiful. She killed it in Sinners, so hopefully she wins something. But I wouldn't be mad if she's trying to hide her pregnancy to, you know, protect her peace and then do some sort of big, pregnancy reveal, possibly on Vogue. That might be smart, but I don't know if she looked too pregnant to me, but I don't follow her like that. Like, I only really started paying attention to her because she was in Sinners. Let's be very clear. But, I don't know. I feel like she still looked like, you know, her regular size. I don't know if she really looked pregnant to me, but if she is, congratulations. Now, moving on from that, Rosalía said Kendrick Lamar is her dream collaboration. Let's take a listen.
Rosalía, who's your dream collaboration? Who's your dream collaboration, Rosalía? Anyone? What's your favorite?
Dream collaboration?
Yeah, because you know you would work good with a lot of people like Ariana or Drake or something.
I would love to
just wondering.
Make a song with Kendrick one day.
Kendrick Lamar, yeah. We love.
So the Latin queen Rosalía wants to work with the king of rap. Honestly, obviously, I'm not shocked. There's a lot of people that want to work with the king of rap. Was it young bottom bussy thug crying on the jail cell because Kendrick declined his collaboration? That tea was already spilled months ago. But I would be here for it. And I'm giving Kendrick a deadline. By 2027, we need a Rosalía and Kung Fu Kenny collaboration. That would be fire. If you can work with the Sharp House Racists, you can work with Rosalía. So I think she can easily get in contact with Kendrick's people to make this collaboration happen. So let me know how y'all feel about it. If you guys would be here for it. If you would not be here for it, I definitely would be here for it. I think that would be an instant. That's a number one hit. That's going number one instantly. Like, come on now. Let's be serious. Now, moving on from that, the theme of the 2026 Met Gala is now revealed. It is called costume art. Okay, let me know who you guys think is going to kill it. I think hopefully Zendaya goes. I think she's going to eat it up. Nicki, obviously, she's been killing the Met. Who else do I think? I think Doja Cat might kill it too, low key. Doja Cat, Gaga. I definitely think that they might kill it for this theme, costume art. Now, the only person I'm a little worried about is Riri. You know, Riri, in my opinion, is not a fashion icon anymore. And I feel like the last few years, not throughout her whole career, but the last few years, the Met Gala, when Rihanna goes, it's been kind of meh. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing gag worthy. Like, she follows the theme, but she don't gag it like she used to. There was a time where people's faces, you know, mouths and jaws used to drop to the floor because it was Rihanna. It don't give that no more. You know what I'm saying? Even when she just, you know, be on red carpets, it don't give that no more anyway. So, you know, I think, though, Gaga definitely will kill it. I think if Ronald McDonald goes, she'll definitely kill it because she dresses like a clown anyway. Who else? I think Nicki gonna kill it. Like I said before. And yeah, I think Doja Cat, Sabrina Carpenter, I feel like would kill it. So let me know who you guys excited to see at the Met. Now, moving on from that, Devil Nation just announced they are launching Devil Nation Distribution, giving independent artists a new way to release music while retaining full ownership of their masters and a range of exclusive social media analytics. This distribution services was only exclusive to certain artists like The Clips, West Side Gun, Boldy James, etc., but now it's available to every independent artist around the world, and they only will take 15% of a cut from your song. So, you know, they would get 50%, you keep 85%. So let me know if you guys who are independent artists are going to do a distribution deal with Devil Nation. No fees. They just take 50% of the earnings of the song. You make $1,000, they take in $150 out of that. I feel like it's not too bad of a deal. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some very hot tea on Nicki, Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, Selena, and Hailë on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.